Yeah, hey there. I just saw your question, but I totally feel you how it can feel if you are getting bullied or getting teased by someone in front of everybody else. Because the group pressure is a very hard thing to deal with. You can't really, now this gets really complicated, you can't program a group. So for example, if I'm talking with a person on one-on-one and a person does something towards me that I dislike, I give him a frown, or you change tone and this tone is noticed by the other person and this behavior stops appearing, right? That's kind of how you get along with people. We change who we are based on the feedback we get from other people, and this is very subtle feedback. Most people don't realize it, but they do it all the time. Somebody treats you badly and you get a bad response in return, right? Or you give them a bad response in return. Now with group behavior, this don't apply. Because if a group is making fun of you in a way, you can't give them a response strong enough that will stop that behavior from reappearing. So for example, if somebody makes fun of me and I'm like, if I give them a sad face, the internal fun in the group will mean that this behavior is not disabled. Okay, so that means like they get fun by doing it, and that's why the behavior keeps reappearing in this group that you are in. The thing is, you also don't want them to be you don't want to stand out too much and like make a big thing out of it, right? The easiest way to deal with a group making fun of you is either laughing with them, like get rid of your ego first. Somebody making fun of you is not essentially a thing towards you yourself. You essentially just feel hurt because you're mistreated, right? But if you stand out in such a way that you are self-confident enough to laugh of yourself, the behavior, it will actually strengthen how people look at you, because you handle situations like that in a strong manner. Whereas if you become shy, if you isolate yourself, people detect these kind of patterns, fight or flight patterns, right? On a lower basis. You either become very defensive, or you run away, or you lash out at people, right? And all of these behaviors is kind of bad, especially in groups where the people are people you care about and people you don't want to get rid of in your life. I mean, ideally it's a group of people that you enjoy a lot of time with together. If it was such a situation, you know each other very well and you meet each other on a regular basis, and yeah, whatever. You take one person aside at a time and you say like, hey, you know what, this type of behavior is something I dislike, and you're my friend, so could we please stop this together on a logical level? And then at another moment, bring it up again and say like, to the entire group, you can also say, hey, everybody, when everybody's gathered and talking about another subject, bring it up, be the confident guy and say like, hey, this type of behavior is something I dislike. Could you please stop that? It's not making this friendship that we have better for me. So yeah, it's really a hard topic to deal with, because you have to go meta ways to kind of deal with it. You can't program people in, or now I say program, but like deal with people in a way that you usually deal with people, because they are untouchable in their power of the group mentality, right? So yeah, that's also something I dealt a lot with in my life, right?